Your band was not in the fields. If y'all wasn't battling nobody, if y'all ain't see nobody, do not get mad if you're not on this list. Do not get mad if you're not on my list if your band was not in the fields. So that bias stuff, we can go ahead and throw that out the window. So starting at number 5 today, I got Southern. To be honest, I had a chance to hit them last week. They got a solid section on them. They got a strong section. Are they the loudest section I heard this year? No. Are they clean? For the most part, yes, they are clean. One thing I like about Southern section, they really stick to playing in the roots of the horn. Like, you don't really see them trying to overdo it. They still play technical stuff, but you don't see them really trying to overdo it for real. In Southern baritones, they always had their own style, sound. You can pretty much tell what a Southern baritone section is from anywhere. Like, if you don't have a video to show, but you have audio and you just listening, you can tell what a Southern band and a Southern baritone section sound like. So I got them at number 5 today. So my number 4 spot today, we got Texas Southern. Yes, I had a chance to hit them this year when they played Alabama State. They definitely have a strong baritone section. They 1-1. I got high respect for their baritone section. Were they the strongest section that I heard this year? No. But are they a powerhouse section? Yes. What I like about their section is they're a very technical section too. They not just trying to blow loud. You can tell they work on the fundamentals and little things that matter in order for them to get the sound that they want out of their horn. But I was there at the game. They definitely had a good baritone battle with Alabama State. That was a neck and neck battle for the most part. But were they the stronger section? No, not in my opinion. This was a hard decision to make between Texas Southern and Jackson. I got Jackson at my number 3 spot due to the technicality in their arrangements and technicality in what Jackson baritones had to play compared to some of the other sections. If Jackson had more power behind their baritone section, I probably would rank them higher. But from what I know and from what I hear, they play a lot of technical stuff, and that's why I put a lot of respect on their name. They be playing in that upper range. Sometimes you'll think it's a mellow, but it be the baritones. They be playing the mellow range, but that's not what it's always about. So sometimes you gotta stick to playing in the meat of the horn, and that's why I got some of these sections ranked a little higher than them. But for the most part, like I always say, if you make my top 5 list, anybody in the top 5 is capable of taking out anybody in the top 5 on their best day. So at the end of the day, I got them at my number 3 spot. Some of y'all might think different, but oh well, everybody got their own opinion. My number 2 spot, this took me some time to think about, not too much time, but I got Alcorn. They got some loud ass UFOs. I heard them in person this year at the beginning of the season. I watched a lot of their battles this year. One thing I can say about them, they got one of them UFO sections that just sit on top of the band, like not just overpowering their band, but you know, when you just got a certain amount of watts where you just sit on top of the band, that's them. And it ain't like that they can't play technical stuff either, because I done seen them play some technical parts as well. So if y'all want to get into that conversation, we can have a whole debate about it, and I'm watching the comments, so I'll be responding and stuff. But if y'all want to debate that, we definitely can. But Alcorn, they definitely have one of the strongest baritone sections I've heard in a minute. Now I've had the blessing to be able to hear them in person, so that's one band and one section I would not sleep on. My number 1 spot this year, I gotta go with the home team, Bama State, B-Tone/UFOs. I gotta go with the home team. We had a powerhouse baritone section this year, and I know what people gonna say. They had like 35 baritones. Whoop-de-doo. I'm not gonna lie, like that had to be one of the loudest baritone sections I've ever heard in my life. And I kind of think it's the mixture of having baritones and the mixture of having UFOs. So you kind of getting the best of both worlds with that sound. You're not just getting the dark sound of the UFO. You're getting like that sharp sound from the baritones too, like that sharp bite sound. we just had some loud ass baritones this year. Like that's the only way I can put it. And they not just playing half notes and whole notes. Go back and listen to the music. Like, all right, we got some talent in that baritone section. And what's crazy, at Bama State, our UFO section is probably one of the youngest sections in that band. If it's gonna be a section to watch out for in the future. I wouldn't be surprised if they have 40 next year. But yeah, I got them at my #1 spot, and they done won their battles this year. So, like I said, if your section went in the fields for real, like you weren't battling nobody this year, if you went in the fields, you definitely want making my list. Like y'all bands that don't be traveling nowhere and stuff, if you got your Swac hours this season, you making my rings.